Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackpool Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackpool Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackpool Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Our sponsor Blue Guardian is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
What is good, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good day, depending on what time zone you're in. I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. It's been a crazy couple of days. It's definitely been a crazy couple of days. As usual, I love to start with the dollar index. Just going to drop down to the 4-hour time frame. So make sure that you guys can still see me. Perfect. All right, so I think maybe it'd be better if I drop to the daily. All right, so before we get started, let's take a look at the calendar for the week. Just going to reload this to make sure it's updated. All right, so we started off the week with some AUD high impact news, Japanese yen high impact news, Canadian dollar high impact news. Nothing really happened. There was really no kind of high liquidity event that you could see on the charts, because on Wednesday, which was yesterday, we were going to have FOMC. Always said this, on the week of NFP, on the week of FOMC, and sometimes on the week of CPI, you're going to see the market contract. It's going to range in anticipation for the high impact news release. So even though we had some pretty high impact news releases regarding these currencies here at the top, nothing actually impacted it in a significant way, because FOMC was going to happen on Wednesday. Looking at the dollar index, make sure that I change here. Looking at the dollar index, we can see here that before we had the news impact, the high impact news release, before we had FOMC, we were kind of trading up at these levels. And this is when I drew this trend line, or I drew this, this line to say that I was looking for the market to come back down to this level and then possibly go up, or come back to this level, break through it, retest it, and then go down. FOMC comes in, pushes the market all the way down. And it seems that we're finding support at this key level, right? It seems as though we're finding support at this key level. So simple. It looks like dollar index is going to bounce off of this and rally to the top side. Looking at gold, for a long time, I was calling on higher prices on gold, right? As you can see, like much higher prices. I was talking about 2,400, and then I drew this wedge and we called it a bullish wedge because of its descending. We wanted price to break out to the top side. That's exactly what has happened. Go down to pound CAD. Nothing really. It's been consolidating since the 12th of March. So there's really nothing interesting here. Here we have USD CAD breakthrough, retest of the trend line, and then break all the way down. We have AUD franc. As you can see, I drew this line indicating that I wanted it to go up. Euro AUD, I wanted this to go up. It failed to maintain highs and it's coming back down. What we have here, we have AUD NZD rallying very nicely. USD JPY. Going back to the dollar index, we're resting on a support level. We're resting on a support level. So I placed the pending order on USD JPY, hoping that, you know, if it continues to rally, it would fill me in at this level and then continue. This is a 1 to 1.5 trade. Moving on to GA, there's nothing there. New Zealand CAD. This stung, really, like properly stung me. I was bullish on New Zealand CAD. Had two trades, one to each of them, a 1 to 2, and I got stopped out of both of them. Fortunately, as you guys know, or maybe some of you guys don't, I trade 0.5% risk on each trade, so I lost 1% across both of these trades. 0.5% here, 0.5% here. Sucks, but you know, it happens. It's part of the game. USD franc. I don't think there's a trade here. However, if we just look at the fact that it's consolidating here, we have this bullish move to the top side. It seems to be like a flag. So my money's on it breaking to the top side and continuing to this level up here. If this were to happen on USD franc, you could expect Euro USD to fall as well. Let's just pull it up quickly. You could expect Euro USD to fall because Euro USD and USD franc are negatively correlated. What that means is that they do the opposite of one another. Euro USD goes up, USD franc goes down. USD franc goes up, Euro USD goes down. We're hoping and anticipating for USD franc to go up. I don't think it's a coincidence that Euro USD is resting at this trend line after having this bearish break. It looks like it's going to continue to the bottom side. This is Euro USD. It looks like Euro USD is going to fall. Euro USD falls, USD franc rallies, USD JPY, which I already have a pending order on, rallies. Now, let's look at some of the active trades that I'm in right now. I have two trades on AUD CAD as of right now. I have this short and I have this long. Don't ask me why. In fact, you can't ask me why. The real reason is that I just found a reason to sell. And, you know, it hasn't invalidated my reason to go long either. So I'm holding on to both of them. All right. This goes up, I lose 0.5% here. I make, I think, I don't know, 1% over here. So I come out on top either way. If it comes down and hits my stop loss, hits my TP on this side, I still come out of this trade with money because this is actually at half risk now. Because of how much it's moved, I've moved this to half risk. So worst case, I lose like 0.25% on this trade. I make 0.75% on this trade. If this one goes well, I make a full percent on this trade and I lose 0.5% on this trade. It seems crazy, but it makes sense. It makes sense. I just got a very good reason to go short, and I don't want to mess with the stats when it comes to my strategy, because when you do back testing, you don't consider the fact that you're already in a trade. You kind of just do back testing like that. You kind of just do back testing perfectly like that. So the point of the game is to replicate in real time the results that I would have gotten in back testing. So I have no idea what's going to happen, but I got a sell signal, and that's why I took a sell trade on AUD CAD. Moving on to pound NZD. I'm long on pound NZD. This is a 3-to-1, meaning I am risking $1 to make $3. I've been filled on this trade for about 3 days. I filled on Monday, I think it was, or Tuesday, and currently going back and forth on break even. Currently moving back and forth on break even. I have reason to believe that this is a head and shoulder pattern. Shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline. We are resting just above the neckline. If it were to rally, it should rally the full length of this, if you guys understand the rules of head and shoulder patterns. And that will easily hit my target. Moving on to New Zealand franc. I am long on this trade. I'm in a bit of profit, nothing major. It's like a 1-to-1 if I'm correct, so I'll make a little bit of money back on New Zealand franc. And I am short on Euro pound, which is also a 1-to-1, very tight trade. Let me see here. It's a very tight trade. It's about 22 pips. For me, that's pretty much as tight as they come. 22 pip risk, 23 pip targets, pretty much a 1-to-1. I'm in a little bit of profit right now. What time is it? In 2 minutes, I believe we have, let's see here. We have franc news in 2 minutes. We have franc and euro news. So these two are going to be, in fact, let me just switch that back. I just want to show you guys the news release. So here we go. We have at 11 o'clock, we have the SMB press conference. At 10:30, or my 10:30, which is about 33 seconds from now, we have the franc monetary policy statement and the German flash manufacturing PMI. If I just go back here, the news releases that are coming out in 20 seconds are going to influence these two. So there should be fireworks. There should be fireworks in less than 10 seconds. There should be some fireworks. I'm bearish in Euro pound. I'm bullish on New Zealand franc. There we go. New Zealand franc just hit my TP. Euro pound falling very nicely. Come on, fall a little bit more. Come on. So done and dusted on New Zealand franc. Very nice. Now we just wait for Euro pound. Oh, pound NZD as well. Let me see. Oh no, it's not pound NZD. That's a Euro news release, so pound will not be affected. Later on today, which roughly about an hour from now, we have the pound flash manufacturing PMI. Oh, we also have the monetary policy summary, the official bank rates. Let me just show that. So right now it's 10:30, so 11, 12, 1, 2, 4 hours from now, we have the official bank rate for pound. I have exposure on pound NZD. Come on, though. Like, seriously. It's like 23 pips, man. Like, really? Very cool. Very cool. Let me see if... so that was franc. So is there anything else that I have in franc? I don't think so. Oh, there you go. There you go. What did I say? Bullish, flag, breakout to the top side. Perfect. AUD franc. There you go. rallying even more. Really good, really good, really good, really good, really good. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. Dollar is bouncing off of that level. That's cool. When I look at my phone here, everything looks good. Everything looks good. We just need to get out of this pound, man. We just need to get out of this pound. Your pound. Come on. Come on. That should have been like an easy TP. An easy take profit. Easy. What's happening here? Let's see. Let's see, we're retracing a little bit. Do I have any AUD CAD news anytime soon? Not really. No, flash manufacturing PMI. It's actually a very jam-packed day today. Very jam-packed day. We had, I mean, this is today. The AUD unemployment rates. That was today. That's crazy. Unemployment rate, that was today. Euro manufacturing PMI. We just had the monetary policy statement. We have the German flash manufacturing PMI. And then at 11 o'clock, we have some more frank news. Or let me say in 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes, in 40 minutes. Wait. No. In 26 minutes, we have some more frank news. And then here, this is what I've got my eyes on for now. The flash manufacturing PMI. I really want to get out of this euro pound trade. I actually don't understand why this is taking so long. But yeah, I want to get out of this euro pound trade and get some movement on this pound NZD. Which is quite the trade, by the way, but yeah. So far, so good. So far, so good. Anyway, AUD JPY. That's nowhere near being filled. Okay, that's good. That's good. I wonder what my USD JPY looks like right now. Okay. Seems to have found support at 15034. What I really need from it now is for it to rally. I have some buy stops on USD CAD. We're so far away though. Like they're all the way up here. Let me see. The closest buy stop I have is what? USD CAD. Oh, okay. There we go. Now I understand. No, they're so far away. It's not even. There's like no chance. Gold. Let's look at your USD. There you go. And I said, right? I said. It's not a coincidence that we just so happen to be resting at the trend line. And if USD franc rallies, your USD is going to fall. I'm thinking the news release, this one. Ooh. You know, I feel like StreamYard is going to have to like incorporate something that reminds us that we're still on the wrong tab. My goodness. Anyway, so looking at USD franc, like I said, USD franc goes up, Euro USD is going to go down. Let's go back. So my target for USD franc is up here. Looking at this, where is it? Here it is. This news release here might be the catalyst to push it just that much more. Mm. This is all the way from back there. Oh man, I really thought that this was going to just, I really thought this was going to be easy. Let me see. Okay, so Euro Flash Manufacturing PMI. This is the German one. This is the something. There's a difference between these two. That's 11 o'clock, 16 minutes from now. Maybe that would push it just a little bit more. If that doesn't do it, then we will wait we'll wait another 30 minutes, and then hopefully the flash manufacturing PMI for Britain will do it. Mhm. Mm. 12 minutes until the flash manufacturing PMI comes out. Should affect the euro. Hopefully it'll be enough to push that trade, euro pound, to target. Should be more than enough. Obviously, if I'm in the right direction. There you go. A little bit more, a little bit more. Let's go. It's a 1 hour chart. Okay. A little bit more, baby. A little bit more. How far are we now? 32. About 7 pips away from target on this. Six pips away from targets. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mm. Still 6 pips. Still 6 pips. We are 7 minutes away from 6 minutes away from the Euro news. Three minutes left. 3 minutes left until news release on Euro. 60 seconds left. 60 seconds left. Fifteen, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't tell me nothing's gonna happen now. Like, really? I even did a countdown. Telling me nothing is going to happen. I guess we're gonna have to wait until let's see uh what is it? 11:30. That should, I think, yeah, that should be all the impact that we need because that's a very well, you never know. But yeah, 11:30 we have flash manufacturing PMI that affects the pound. And then later on today, we have the official bank rates that will affect the pound. So something is definitely going to happen today. That's for sure. Can guarantee that. There will be fireworks. Maybe they'll be in my direction. Maybe they'll be against me. Who knows? I do not apologize. Oh, guys, it's looking like, I don't know. I'm not going to be on the live when this eventually hits take profit. I'm probably going to end the live within the next 10 minutes or so. Just want to give you guys a heads up. Oh, it looks good. I mean, trade still looks good. Pound NZD. Looks to be reversing as well. It's nice. AUD CAD. We're gonna figure that out. Let's go here. I feel like I'm gonna absolutely butcher your name, but De Leon, I know that part. De Leon, thank you, man. I appreciate it. That was a pretty cool trade. New Zealand franc was a pretty cool trade. I feel like I can't lose when it comes to this trade. When it comes to this currency pair. In fact, let me not say that because then I will absolutely lose. So I'm just not gonna jinx myself. I think I remember having a loss somewhere around here. So yeah, I can definitely lose on New Zealand franc. But that was a cool trade nonetheless. Um, yeah, it looks like it's just gonna range until the news release. Honestly, so it's just going to range until the news release. I think if the music comes out in 22 minutes, if that isn't high impact enough, it might just be consolidating in anticipation for the monetary policy. So if this news release here, these GBP flash manufacturing PMIs, if this news release comes out and it doesn't give us that high impact move, then we are most likely going to see it then later on in the day with the bank rate, which it's very likely to happen because that's what usually happens when there's a very high impact news release that's going to come out. Later on in the day, the price consolidates. It's not what I want, I'd like to actually bank this before the news release just to get it out of my mind, because I'd hate for this to become a loser. And because it's a one-to-one, it's very hard for me to manage this, right? it's very difficult to like move stops to half risk or move stops to break even because it's a one-to-one. It's such a small trade. So I can easily, like if I had done that already, like maybe somewhere here and I'd moved to half risk, I would have been taken out over here. So when trading one-to-ones, it doesn't make sense to move your stop to protect your profits. So this can very easily become a loser, which is why I'm literally going to be praying, huffing and puffing, doing whatever it takes to, make sure that this meets its targets before this. Because when it comes to rate statements, it's a coin toss. When it comes to rate statements, it's a coin toss. Anything can happen. And I'd hate for this to become a loser. I would. But the way it's looking, I do not want to be holding this into the rate statement, the official bank rate for Britain. I don't want to be holding it. So my last hope is that when the flash manufacturing PMI comes out in what is that, 19 minutes, that will be the catalyst to get me out of this trade. That will hopefully be the catalyst to get me out of this trade. So yeah, it's been fun, guys. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been cool. Just a quick, I just want to go over everything, just make sure everything is where I left it. Dollar, let me see. SMB press conference, that didn't do anything. I thought that was going to push it. Didn't do anything for USD franc, but let me see though. Later on today, do we have other USD news or franc news? We have unemployment claims later on, and then flash manufacturing PMI on the USD. So yeah, there's still a lot of news that's going to come out today. GA, nothing special there. USD JPY still doing a whole bunch of nothing. AUD NZD, Euro AUD, AUD franc, beautiful trade. USD CAD looks like it's retracing, which is cool. Ultimately, I want it to go up, so I'll take that. It might even be like a shoulder, head, shoulder type of situation. We'll see as time progresses. And yeah, there you go. So for now, the only thing I'm going to be looking at is pound NZD and euro pound, because we have some major pound news today. So these two should, they should do something. They should do something interesting. It has been real, guys. It has been real, guys. It's been real. It's always a pleasure. I am going to be live again tomorrow for the last live of the week. I will check you guys later on.